You dare allow Chelsea into the round of 16. You dare. Are you daring? Do you have the audacity? Antonio Conte. Shall I take a seat? João Pedro. João Pedro. Oh. Oh my goodness. You dare. You dare allow Chelsea into the round of 16. My people, we are within. How have we done it? How have we done it? Because that's what we do. We get things done. Anxious game, but I'm ecstatic, guys. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Liam Rosanier, you've beaten Antonio Conte in his own backyard. Does Liam Rosanier understand that that's the last manager to win the Premier League with Chelsea? The one thing that's surprising for me, maybe respectable, is that Antonio Conte still plays a similar system to what he played with us 9 years ago. That's crazy. 10 years? 9 years. We haven't clocked a decade. We will soon if we don't watch out. Congratulations to the boys. Congratulations to the Chelsea fans that are viewing this. Congratulations to every team that's made that top 8 of the Champions League. Not to say that going to the playoffs is end game. The winners, the reigning champions of the Champions League, went to playoffs. So we'll see what happens there. But as it stands, Man City are in the top 8. I think even Spurs are in the top 8. Right in front of me right now, Benfica are about to beat Real Madrid. Real Madrid have a red card. Futebol kickoffs at 10 p.m. across all games in the final game of the league phase of the Champions League 25-26. And Chelsea will be in the round of 16. Who will Chelsea face? Anybody? Bring. I know we can't face English opposition, but you know what I was going to say? If we could, bring the Arsenal. Bring the Arsenal. Fortunately, we'll see them in the Carabao Cup second leg soon. And with Rosanier building this momentum, anything is possible, guys. Now, sober side of me. Reece James played at centre-back and Liam Rosanier learned his lesson quite rapidly. We took the lead through Enzo Fernandez through a penalty. Deserved penalty. I don't know what Juan Jesus was doing with his arm. You know, it's like he instinctively just put his arm towards the ball. That was a penalty. And then we capitulate. After taking the lead, we sort of capitulate. So in terms of shape, you guys know how we do. I've got the graphics in terms of shapes. This is not Googled, guys. This is what your boy sees on the pitch. And he moves players as the game goes along. You know how we do. So we start in a typical shape. Not even so far from what Maresca would do. A pivot of Santos and Caicedo. What I will say, in the first half, seemed like, beginning of the first half rather, Santos was on the right side of that pivot. Caicedo was on the left side. And then we'd form a back three with Gusto going high, almost becoming the second right winger, right wing back that's stationary of sorts. Not flanking per se, more stationary in the attacking sense. Then you have a back three. Fofana in the center, left side Marco Guerra, and Reece James, Capitan, playing as a right center back who be part of a back two when Gusto comes back to do his defensive duties. Didn't really work out because the gaps were evident, guys. For both goals, I believe we had cheap play. We gifted them those goals. If I was Sanchez, I'd be shouting. You know, Sanchez was so frustrated with the goal that we conceded against Palace. I don't know why I didn't shout at the boys in Naples. Shout at the men, Sanchez. Let them know that they left you stranded, really. You know, that Hoyland goal, that's embarrassing, guys. There's no one no one shouting firstly that Hoyland is gonna go beyond the front post, but also the man guarding the front post, I believe it was Fofana or Reese, either or, that partnership did not work, and Liam Rosanier made the right substitutions. As soon as we made the subs, we looked a lot more comfortable. Palmer came on at halftime for Pedro Neto, playing on the right side, right half space. Esteval went to the left side. Enzo Fernandez, though, who needs a box for this game? Because, guys, we need leaders on the pitch. We're a young team. We need men who give instruction. Enzo Fernandez kept saying, guys, move the ball, move the ball. You could see his gestures on the pitch. This thing of low tempo wasn't sitting well with Enzo Fernandez today. We couldn't allow it. And Enzo didn't allow it. I love that. I think I'm giving him the first box, guys. He deserves it. Second box, João Pedro. João Pedro. First finish, hey. Second finish, hey. But the first one, though, that's his weak foot, guys. He just said, you know what? Check this out, Mr. Merritt. Is the goalkeeper's name Merritt? Check this out. Shot in the top left corner for the goalkeeper, right corner for us. What a strike by João Pedro. What a strike. The boy Snalo said that's Club World Cup João Pedro. And I agree with that. It is. You get me? Second goal, I love how Garnacho was a decoy for the second goal, playing as a second striker of sorts. I'm seeing another red card by Real Madrid here, guys. Or is it Benfica? What's going on? Hey, this game's dramatic. But yes, guys, I saw Garnacho moving, drawing the defender away. Rodrigo's got a red card, guys. I'm so distracted right now. Forgive me, guys. And then João Pedro uses that decoy as a moment to shoot. So third box, it's going to be difficult to give the last two boxes because I don't think anyone was heavily prolific. Everyone was marked out of the game. When Napoli started to get comfortable, it became a lot more difficult. They knew how to get through us. But we were also very vulnerable until we made our substitutions. As soon as Chalaba came on, things were better. Gittins came on for Andre Santos. Looked like a very shaky sub for me, but it worked out because Enzo Fernandez dropped deeper. He dropped deeper than Caicedo, if anything. Caicedo would join him, but Enzo Fernandez was really deep in that midfield. And then Esteval becomes the cam. Palmer's on that right half space. And then Garnacho comes on and we almost play a 4-2-4 system with our South American pivot that we've known for years being the only two midfielders on the pitch, Enzo Fernandez alongside Moise Caicedo. And we get the victory. Beno Baresio comes on in the last few minutes. The commentators claimed it was a knock for Gittins, but I think it was a smart sub, really. It's not nice for Gittins, yes. You know, you don't want to be a sub that's subbed off. Guys, Trubin of Benfica has scored a diving header against Real Madrid. I'm so distracted, but I'm analyzing the game, guys. So, Liam Rosanier has won his first game in the Champions League, or second game in the Champions League, actually. That's 4 wins in 5 now, if I'm doing the correct maths. Liam Rosanier is cooking, guys. And the players, you can see the belief. If anything, they said that João Pedro showed immense belief. He said that the players are happy with Rosanier's football. So the evidence is clear. Clear as day, yo. I couldn't believe it. Like, the goals are evidence that a player is getting that confidence from his manager. I'm slurring my words. But I've given the last 2 boxes. I'm going to give Sanchez a box, guys, because he made some really clutch saves. And I think he's stamping himself and putting himself in that book of, hey, next season I got to be the main guy. Hey, I still want Mike Penders, but performances like this from Sanchez, stamp him. What a guy. Last box. Good to see Cole Palmer out there. I wish he could have impacted the game a bit more. I mean, he assisted João Pedro. João Pedro made it an assist himself with that shot from distance, but Cole Palmer did make the right movements. You can see he's looking more fit. And the speculation is over. He's not going to Man United. There's no interest from Man United. He's untouchable for Chelsea. So good to see him on the pitch. Likely to start our next game. Good to see him come off the bench. That's a talisman for us. So it's good, guys. I mean, overall, no matter how we played, we needed to win. Napoli needed to win. We have won. Benfica have won 4-2. Real Madrid are finished, guys. Chelsea are not. Chelsea are the world champions. Could we be the Champions League champions? Let's get it, my people.